What's up, everybody? In this episode, we're going to cover this kid's toy, a Socin powered RSF 650. Let's go. Huh? No, you can't have my socks. No, just watch the video. Go on now, get. Well, now that you all are here, I know you're wondering how fast is the bike. We're gonna get to that. I promise. I wanna talk about the kit real quick and what went into making this bike. So, if you are interested in building or putting together your own RSF 650 with the Socin kit, this is what the kit includes. So, it goes as follows. When you buy the kit, it comes with the swing arm. So this black part right here, it comes with these pegs. And it comes with this tire and this 12-inch hub motor. Along with that, it comes with this hydraulic pit bike brake, the line, and the lever. The shock is sold separately. That is a 280 millimeter shock. It's actually the stock shock off of a Baumoto B1. But 280 millimeter shock is a very common size, and you can find them all day on the Amazons. If you so decide, you can even get the Socin battery. This battery is a 72 volt battery. It's 40 amp hours and it's 240 continuous amps. So what does that equate to in watts to the motor? That's volts times amps. So 72 times 240, 8 carry the 5. That's, I don't know, 300,000 watts or something like that. That's probably pretty close. Oh wait, I saw a sticker on it actually. Come here, check this out. Oh, I was wrong. It's only 750 watts. Oh, okay. All right, Socin also has their own controller line. The controller is hidden up here in this case, and I'll show you that right now. All right, I'll give you a sneak peek. Oh! Nah, it's not that bad in there. I had to cut away the top of the case in order to fit the controller in there, but that's where the battery connection is. The phase wires all end up in there. It's not too bad, honestly. It's kind of a mess in there right now. I got to clean it up a little bit, but this is a great spot to put the controller, your down converter, anything like that you want to put and hide the wires. It just goes right up here. One thing you're not going to have when you get the Socin kit is a kickstand. The bike doesn't have a kickstand. The kit doesn't come with it. So what you have to do is you just go on Amazon and you buy a kickstand that's got a bolt distance from eye to eye of 44 millimeters, and that'll go right here in the kickstand. It's a very, very common size. You can find them on the Amazons all day. Now with the kit, you can also get the throttle assembly. So the throttle that I have it's a throttle. It has a key and it has a voltmeter built in. It plugged right into the Socin connections on the controller. I was actually very surprised that when I plugged it all in, it worked. I don't know why I was surprised. I've done this a million times, but for the first time, I'm always surprised. I like the fact that mine has a key because I ride this to work. I work at a fire station, and if I take the key out, those dudes can't ride it. If I'm not there and they found the key to this thing, they would ride it and they would probably kill themselves. So having a key in here is bueno. The other thing you're probably wondering is, well, why is the front wheel so small? That's a small little wheel. Well, she's thick in the back and she's skinny up top, right? That's okay. I like that. No, but for real. The rear wheel came on the assembly, right? Like I mentioned, the front wheel is a stock RSF wheel. I have the matching 12-inch wheel coming from Socin. So here in about 4 or 5 days, this tire will be gone and I'll have the matching 12-inch wheel in here. The last thing I want to touch on this build are these forks. These are a brand new fork from Ride or Die R&D. They're right here in Austin, Texas. They've been doing this fork game for a while, maybe longer than anybody ever. These forks are what they're calling a Piranha Conda. I don't know where that name came from, but I dig it. It's cool. The gold variety here, they have gold, black, and a couple other colors, but these triple trees are what are the standout feature of these to me. These things are magnificent. But anyway, let's go ride this thing. Let's do a speed test and let's get some first impressions on this bike. This is my first, I would say, high power hub motor build. And if you haven't ridden a higher power hub motor, it's a completely different experience than what you would get from a mid-drive chain drive bike. Anyway, enough blabbing, speed test, let's go.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
All right, guys, we are at the Voltron Watts top secret testing ground for miniature bikes. The speed test, let's go right here, straight shot, phone GPS on the GoPro, right about her, and we are sitting about 80 volts. That's plenty. That's plenty for this speed test. Let's send it.
You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. Better see with the negativity.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. God damn. That SN got squirrely. Woo! Woo! That shit got squirrely. I thought I almost lost my ass. That's still solid. You got 61 miles an hour. Let's clear it and do it again. All right. It's solid. I had to test it. All right, let's try this again. I almost lost the SN on that one. Here we go. I'm smooth into it.
Batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display, on repeat.
Okay guys, so we've talked about the bike, we went over the parts, we went over all the things that make up this bike. We did a speed test on it. What else is there that you want to know? Leave it in the comments. Now, as I'm riding this bike, a couple things come to mind. It's a hub motor, right? We know that. It's not like a mid-drive motor, which most of us in the modified RZR community are used to. It doesn't spool up as fast as a mid-drive motor, like your EC4Ps, your FW11s, the KR5. You know, our mid-drive chain drive motors. The hub motor is not the same. It takes a minute for the power to turn that mass in order to propel you forward. But as soon as you are carrying that momentum forward, when you give the throttle, it is almost instantaneous power, and it just gradually just builds and builds and builds, almost like driving a Tesla. If you've ever driven a Tesla, when you give it gas, you feel like it won't top out. It just keeps wanting to go. That is how this bike feels, and kind of how I can relate to you, the feeling of riding this bike. In fact, I wish you could ride this bike. If you're ever in Austin, Texas, look me up. I will let you ride this. I'll let anybody ride it, because I want everybody to know what it feels like. As you can tell, I'm passionate about this. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you for being with me. If you found any of the content useful, be sure to like and subscribe. Later. So I'm on my way to Jacob Youngblood's house of Ride or Die R&D. I got a couple errands I need to run. For one, I'm shooting the long form content on the Socin powered RSF today. I want him to ride the bike. I want to get his impressions. I want to see what he thinks. He's never ridden a bike like this before either. Anyway, let's go see what he thinks. All right.
What's up? Hit it.
Send it, bud.
Damn.
I know.
It never stops pulling.
It just goes, bro.
Have you topped it out?
Yes, and that's when I almost died.
Because it hit 60, but it's still going.
Maybe I don't have big enough balls to go faster.
No, you have kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Put a steering dampener on this. It got wobbly when I started hauling butt. But dude, that's different.
Isn't it?
That's amazing.
I know.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah, do it. Send it.
I don't want to burn up the tires.
I don't care. Oh yeah.
Nice.
So I just let Jacob Youngblood from Ride or Die R&D test out the Socin RSF 650. Now I'm on my way over to another Ride or Die guy's house. His name is Nick, to let him test out the Socin kit.
Best bike I've ever ridden.
It's unreal, right?
It's crazy. Their tuning is really good.
I didn't even do anything. I just plugged it in and I went.
This is 100% like the best tuning I've ever seen. Easy. That is pretty good. You don't even hear anything. There's no noise.
It's kind of eerie almost.
It is a little bit
It's almost
eerie.
like you're flying.
I actually appreciate that it doesn't want to do wheelies immediately.
Yes.
Like it just goes.
Once that mass that gets spinning, that
Yeah.
wheel gets spinning, then it's just like
It's badass.
I love it.
It's pretty sick.